Yes, good morning, good afternoon, depending from where you are watching me from. Welcome back to Humble Man TV channel. And of course, this is the place that you need to be. As usual, I'm here to help you. I'm here to give you information that uh, will help you or might help your friend. Now, uh, for people who are working in the state of Qatar, I want us to talk about the steps of changing job. Step 1 up to the last step. I will take you through step 1, step 2, step 3, up to the last step if you want to change job. Okay? Now, before you change any job, make sure that you have offer letter. Okay, make sure that you have offer letter at hand. Never ever resign or never tell your company that you want to change job and you've not gotten any job. So that is number one. That is a point that I want to put across. Don't resign if you've not gotten any job. Now, look for job, go for interview, and have offer letter with you, so that in case of anything, you already have offer letter at hand that will help you. Now, step number 1, you have to inform your current employer that you want to leave the job or resignation. You have to resign from your current company if you want to change job. Okay, and for that one, you will notify your current employer that you want to change your job. Now, the worker notifies the current employer he wants to change job, correct? And you have to give the notice period. Now, what are some of the notice period that you need to give your current employer if you've resigned? Number 1, if you've worked in a particular company for less than 2 years, if you worked in that company for less than 2 years, let's say 1 month, 1 year, 1 year and 11 months, that one is less than 2 months. So you will give the company 1 month period. Less than 2 years, you will give your company a notice period for 2 years. That's according to the laws of Qatar, the labor law. If less than 2 years, you will give a notice period of 1 month. The second thing about the notification, about the notice period, more than 2 years. More than 2 years in a particular company, you are supposed to give the company 2 months. 2 months notice. You have to give your company 2 months notice. Now, after that one, the second step is you need the worker attaches the required documents. Now you need to attach the documents that I talked about in the previous video. The documents that I said that you need to have. Then you will get a text. The current company will apply for you the change of sponsorship now. It is better, or it is good for you, for the current company to the new company now to change for you the sponsorship. Now after that one, you will get a text of your OTP, which is usually 4 digits from ADLSA. Okay, the first step, you will get an OTP. Then another text showing your application has been submitted. The first one text will be about the OTP from ADLSA. The second one will show that your application has been submitted to ADLSA. Then the third step, or the third stage, is approval from ADLSA. Now, after receiving application, the current employer will receive a text from the ministry that you have applied for a job transfer and the application is under the process. So remember that two companies will get the notification that you are changing job, the current employer and the previous employer. Okay, so during that time, all of them, the three of you, you will get, of course, you already gotten the text that your application is submitted. Your current company and your previous company, both of them will get a notice from the Ministry of Labor, that is ADLSA, that you are changing job. And during this period, you should remain in your company until end of review. During this process, you are supposed to be in your current or in your present company. You should not move out. Then, the employer has a right to raise a concern during this time. Okay? Your current employer or the previous employer, he has a right. Maybe you did something wrong. Only they can only do something during your application during this process. Maybe let's say that you stole something from the company, you broke something of the company according to the rules. Maybe it is not allowed. So during that time, they can go to the ministry and say so and so broke any rule of the company. Now, but your company cannot do anything after the approval. Okay? Before approval, the company can go, your current company can go and say maybe you did something wrong. Okay? But after approval, your company, there's nothing that they can do. Now, after that one, your new company initiate electronic contract. There will be an electronic contract, which after that, you will be called to sign. After expiry of notice period, the new employer will generate electronic contracts on ADLSA. Now, the notice period during the change of ADLSA sponsorship, or the notice period that you are being given during this time when you are changing job, means you are being given the last day that you are supposed to work in that particular company. Meaning, if you started the change of sponsorship before the notice period, your current company cannot chase you away. If they do that, then you have a right to go to the Ministry of Labor and sue your company. So during that time, you are supposed to be in that company. Let's say that your notice period is maybe, let's say, 25th December. You have to work there until 25th December. Now, after electronic contracts on ADLSA has been generated, then you will sign new employment contract. The contract will be printed, and make sure you read the contract first before you sign it, because the contract will bind you with your new employer. Now, after signing the contract, will be uploaded again into the ADLSA system. You've signed the new contract, then it will be uploaded again into the new system, that is in the ADLSA. Then apart from that one, the new company requests for your new ID. During that time, now you will be eligible to be part and parcel of that company. Till next time, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Humble Man TV. Till next time, same place but different time.